Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is your one Cfan coming in, and we're going to be live tonight for the first opening season race here at Gfr. They're running Daytona 500 tonight. Pretty excited about watching these guys go around Daytona here pretty soon. Just sitting here getting the lobby going, getting ready for them guys to qualify here in a minute. So we should be able to watch them qualify. But man, I'm super excited to see these guys kick off their season. This is actually season 2 for GFR. I was a part of season 1. Right now I'm currently on a little break because I don't have my current right gear to get going here. But yeah, I can't wait to call these guys and see how well they do around Daytona, and we'll get to qualifying here shortly. Well, other than that, man, I tell you, dude, these guys, there's some super fast guys in here, man, and I can't wait to see the race. Got to join for qualifying, so we're going to go ahead and join these guys. It's totally my bad. That's right, they already got this thing qualifying. They ran the duels last week. That's my mistake. They're already ready to go. We're joining them right now. We're getting ready to watch these guys do the Daytona 500, boys. Sitting here loading into the screen. We should be there in a few seconds. Hey, NASCAR. These guys are probably already well into the race here. Yep, they're already on lap 1. Go ahead and start it. Alright, so we're loading in. We should be there in just a minute. Looks like they're making a pace lap here. Sorry about the technical difficulties here, guys. Yes, we got, we're in here, boys. Go through the field here. Looks like they're coming to the green flag here. Alright. We got a biker in the 19 car here. We got Fairlane covering the 27 starting on the pole here. He's got a pretty fast ride tonight. We're green. We got 24 car TCR Kenrod here in the 24. We got the 18 car of Dunlap Racing. We got Busy Booth here in the 5 car. We got Garv in the 2 car. We got SDR J-Watt in the 16 machine. There's my buddy Loaderman in the 48 machine. We got Mark McAttack in the 22 car. He's fast guy. Got 12, the Copenhagen Lip. Be interesting. I've never seen him actually race, but I heard good things about him. 42 of Funagi FTR. And here's the owner, the one and only, the season 1 champ himself, Mr. Happy, Mr. GFR Happy himself. So that is your field. So we'll go back here towards the front. They're just single filing it right now. It looks like Jay White is already off the pace here. He's lost the draft already. Tough break for him. Sit here ride around with the 5 car. A busy booth. See the single file racing still. Still got the 27 and Fairlane Cobra still out front. The Loaderman sitting there pushing him. The TCR Kenrod in 3rd. So you got Busy Boat. Busy Boat still right here riding in 2, 3. They're going to make a move here. Here goes Happy on the outside. Trying to make a move. Him and Mark McAttack, the 19 cars up in the wall. 2x2x2 for the first place. 12 cars up here. Trying to help out the 5 car on the outside. Copenhagen lip. Jay White still off the pace. We got the 48 car. Still trying to push the 27 car. Happy sitting there, right there. On the outside. Trying to make this pass work on the outside here. 27 car Fairlane Cobra still out front. That Loaderman still pushing the paint off the back of that Ford. I know he ain't he don't like Fords, but he's gonna have to push this one. It's like that top lane starting to fall off a little bit. Tell you, man, it's hard to pass, man. There's a lot of guys dedicated at that bottom. All the 12 cars having issues back there. Him and the 42 car gets tangled up. '27 car still leading. Loaderman sitting in P2. TCR Kenrod is sitting there in 3rd. You got Busy Booth in the 5 car sitting there in 4th. Garv in the 2 car sitting in there in P5. Biker's still up here in the top 6. The 19 car. Fairlane Cover's led every single lap since the green flag. Don't really know if that's a good thing, but hey, we'll see here towards the end. Pits tonight are 222. 222 is the pits. Looks like we got some action back here towards the back. Happy's trying to try to make that outside work again. There's going to have to be more cars to go up there. The 5 car's going to come up there all by himself right now. 22. Let's take a ride with the 22 here. Mark McAttack. Mark McAttack's going to go by the 6 car Happy. Going to go by the 5 car. Busy Booth on the bottom. I have a big run going off here in the 3. I'll back it up. Copenhagen Lip sitting here in the 12 car. Riding around with the 42 car Funaki. Give us a lap count here. So 42 car is going to pull out. 12 car is going to go with him. Looks like they're going to pass the 22 car pretty easily. Got 25 laps to go in stage 1. These boys are laying back trying to get a big run. See what they can do going into turn 3 here. That's right, Big E. It sure is. Got the 12 car going to lay back. 42 going to poke his nose out. Is anybody going to go win? The 12 car is going to make it 3 wide. Gave the 42 a pretty good shot there. Something happened here towards the back, man. I'm not really sure, but Happy has lost the draft. We got Happy. We got Dunlap and who is that other car? Is that Busy Booth? All 3 lost the draft. Wow, that is a tough break for them 3 guys. They'll probably have a tough time catching up with the leaders there. Tough break for them guys. Still got the Fairlane Cobra still leading this race. He's been the leader since the start of this thing. A 7-car pack here up front. We got 3 behind them. And this, you got Jay White way off the pace. He's been off the pace since the start of the race. Must something happened to him at the start. Motorman's still pushing the 27 car. Fairlane Cobra. Truck car's gonna stick his nose out. Nobody go with him there on the high side. Definitely not gonna make that work by yourself. Not in these cars. Still, that 27 car is still out front. Looks like Loaderman got a little apron there and bounced up the track a little bit. TCR Kenrod gave him a little break. Bikers gonna poke his nose out on the outside there. Not gonna work. Here comes the 42 and the 22. And the 12 on the outside, on the high side. Biker's sitting there looking like he might lose the draft here if he ain't careful. We've got to line it back up. On the bottom, lined up. Got Happy, Dunlap, and Busy Boot back there still back there trying to find this draft. Got a pit stop coming up pretty shortly, looks like. 27 car, Fairlane Cobra still out in front. The 22 is going to poke his nose back on the outside. Nobody goes with him. Unagi's still on the bottom in the 42 machine. 12 car going to try to push the 22 car. Didn't work. Fairlane Cobra still leading this race. The 24 car right there pushing that Loaderman. Loaderman 48. That 48 machine. 2 cars been sitting there right there on the back bumper of TCR. That's Garv. He's been hanging in there toughly in the top 4. No real big moves in the top 5 or 6 here. Boys are just riding, trying to figure out some stuff towards the end of this stage where they'll know what they can and can't do. Still single file back up here towards the front. About 20 laps to go here in stage 1. We've still got to make 2 pit stops here. Pit stops will be coming up in the next few laps. It's Jay White out there in the distance. He might be going a lap down here pretty soon. Be first car on the lap down. Fairlane still leading this thing. No signals yet. Coming to 19 to go here, stage 1. Fairlane Cobra, Loaderman, TCR Kenrod, Garv, 42 car, that Funagi. 22, Mark McAtack, that guy's fast, man. He's good, he's got my respect. 12 car, Copenhagen Lip. Riding around. Looks like J-Walk's gonna go to the bottom here. On a lap down here. Only 1 car a lap down, it'd be the first one. We'll get his lap back here at the end of this stage, hopefully. Still single file up towards the front here. Fairlane Cobra still leading. 18 laps to go, stage 1. Loaderman still sitting there in P2. Kenrod, he's happy where he's riding in P3. Kenrod, he's the one to watch here tonight. He's very, very good at these super speedways. I remember racing him in a different league, FTR, and he actually won that race. So I know how good he is here at Daytona in that 24 ride. Can't count out none of these guys tonight. They're all fast. They're all good. This is a great series. It's a super competitive series. Here we go. We got pit stops coming. 27 car coming down. Loaderman coming down. TCR Kenrod's coming down. Oh, the 48 came in there pretty good. I don't know if he's got the black flag or not. Definitely beat the other guys on the pit road. Let's see if he got the black flag or not. I imagine this is going to be 4 tires and let her eat. We got all of them coming down except for a few. Got Happy, Dunlap, Busy Booth, Unagi. 48's good. No black flag there. 27 comes out way out in front of him though. Here comes the other guys. Darv, Mac Attack, and we got the 12 car Copenhagen lip. They're all coming down the pit road. Look like the 2 car might have came in there a little hot. We'll have to check on him too. He came in there pretty hot. Somebody did get the black flag in the other group. Not sure who that is. It could have been Happy. Looks like Happy might have got the black flag. No, he didn't. Check on this 2 car here. I'm not sure about him. 2 cars coming out. He's good. He got in there good. 5 car coming out. 22 car coming out. We should have the new leader coming up here in a minute, boys and girls. Right now, Garf's still leading that thing going off into turn 1. That should change here in a minute. Still got the 2 car out front. 42 and the 27, they're split up big time apart. Looks like the 2 car is your leader right now, Garv. He's got the 22 car, Mark McAttack pushing him, and the 12 car, Copenhagen lip. A lot of them other guys must have had a lot of problems getting on the pit road, cost them. 2 car is your leader. And the car, 30 AM. Mark McAttack's in there pushing him. We got the 3 Fords up front. Got 15 laps to go in this stage. Anybody catch him? We got Loaderman back here. You got the 27 car Fairlane Cobra and TCR Kenrod. They're hooked up. Three cars. Need more than that to catch them 3 up front. Jay White needs to get in behind them and try to draft them. Happy is in P8 right now. He is 10 seconds back from the leader. He's got his own little group of 3. These guys up front, they got a huge lead. Here comes Happy down pit road again for his 2nd stop. Here comes the 18 car with him. 18 car with him. It's their 2nd stop here. It's interesting to see what's going to happen here between these guys. Looks like it was gas only there in the 6 and the 18. They're about. Lockers in. 27 Fairlane Cobra 48 and Loaderman still pushing each other. They got 4 cars. TCR Kenrod and SDE Jay White. Jay White sitting there pushing them. He's a lap down, but he's sitting there pushing these guys. Got Funagi right there too. Got 5 cars. This should be interesting. These guys should be able to run down these leaders. Should and will. It's 2 different stores. 18 and Happy here. They're out in front of these guys. They're actually a lap down right now. Busy Booth coming down pit road. Darv. Mark McAttack. Copenhagen lip. 1, 2, 3 right there. They're gonna get a sniff of this draft up here. They're gonna get a sniff of this guy's draft. So Happy and Dunlap. I still got 5 cars. They're about a half a straightaway behind these guys. It's a pretty big deficit. Other guys must only took gas only or something other. Kind of mind blowing that all 5 of these cars are on the same strategy and the other guys are on a different strategy. Still Fairlane Cobra still getting pushed by the 48. You can see them out there in the distance down the backstretch. That's your leaders up there. Problem is they got 2 more other cars now. Still pushing them. Happy's riding behind them. He's actually a lap down. Happy and Dunlap's a lap down right now. They got Gar back here, P1. Art Mac Attack, 22 cars, Shell Pennzoil, P2. Copenhagen Lip in the 12 car, the Menards. He's in your P3 there. So we got about 9 laps to go, 8 laps to go here in stage 1. These guys do have to make another pit stop. Leaders got to make another pit stop. So does that second pack back there with Loderman, Unagi, Fairlane Cobra, Kenrod. They all have to make another stop. I imagine these guys here are only going to take gas only. There's no other way around it. 11. 10 laps to go. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, 10 laps to go. A little bit premature on my lappage. Yeah, you see the guys back there in the distance. That's your second pack back there trying to run down his first pack. Problem is this first pack picked up 2 more cars, 2 more fast cars. So they're actually maintaining that gap probably. Dunlap, the 18 car, Happy in the 6 car. They've already made their final pit stops. They're actually right now a lap down. So if a caution comes out right now, which they do not want to see, it's going to trap one of these cars a lap down. Got the 2 car Garb still out front. Art Mac Attack and the 22 machine still pushing him. 5 car, Copenhagen Lip. P3 sitting there still. Going about 9 laps to go. Stage 1. It'll be interesting to see who pits first here. Is the first group pit first or the second group? 6 car and 18 cars slammed back a little bit. Maybe was just trying to toy with these guys. Right now, you still got. Here comes Happy. He's gonna try. Him and Dunlap's gonna try to make get their lap back here. 3 against 2. I'm not sure if that's gonna work. 12 car bounces the apron going into 3. Looks like he might hit the glitch monster down there in 3. Definitely a not so great feeling. Here comes the 2 car, the 22 and the 12. They're all pitting. Let's get on this group and see what they do. The other group stayed out. They're going to make their final pit stop here. The Penske Fords. Curious to see if these guys take tires or not. If they don't, they pretty much maybe have this stage. 22's already out. Fuel only. 2's out. Fuel only. 12 cars out. Fuel only. They all come out together connected. That's just Heat 5 doing Heat 5 stuff. You guys don't have to worry about that. Here comes this second group. Do they pit now? They come down the pit road. Fairlane Cobra still leading this second pack. Actually, it's the first pack now, but they were the second pack. They stay out for another lap. See them, they're catching up to Happy and Dunlap. Don't know if this benefits them or hurts them. I imagine they're going to be coming down pit road here in a few laps. Yeah, this second group's definitely catching Happy and they're about 2 seconds behind them. But they still have to make a pit stop. Fairlane Cobra, Lodeman, TCR Kenrod, 42 car Funagi. That is your top pack right now. Fairlane sitting P1. Lodeman in the P2. 24 car Kenrod P3. And the 42 car sitting there in P4. And here they go. They're going to catch Dunlap and Happy here. This may benefit them. pick up 2 more cars, but they have to pit still. Pass them on the outside here. 27 car on the outside. Gonna merge back down. This is a pretty big group of cars against 3. I don't know if it's gonna make up on the gappage they had before. They can stay out and run a couple of laps like this. They will pick up a lot of time on them other 3 cars. We're coming to 4 laps to go, so these guys definitely going to have to pit here. 27, 48, 24, and 42 all have to pit here. It's just 3 laps to go in stage 1 for the Daytona 500 in the Gfr series. Here they come. I imagine you're going to see them peel off here. Yep, here they all come. Motorman getting in there pretty good, man. The 27 car got in there good. Looks like a pretty good entry here. We'll see how this matches out here. You still got these 3 Fords hooked up. Copenhagen. You got Garv. You got Mark McAttack. This is the 3 cars that had the big lead while ago. It's going to be very interesting to see if these guys can maintain that lead. They're coming with... Should be 2 laps to go here for these guys in the stage 1. You can see them. There the cars are going off into turn 3 there. Do they have enough momentum to get around these guys? It's going to be close. It's going to be super close. Here they come. Looks like they're going to try to go down here and draft off the bottom car of Funagi. I don't know. This is going to be interesting here. I think the 42 car is actually going to not let him do it. He blocks him. He did what he had to do there. These other guys on the bottom now, they're going to be hooked up. The 42 car's got their draft. They're going to be sitting ducks on the south side. But the 27 car, Fairlane Cobra, back to the lead. Wow. That did work out pretty good for these guys that second time. I don't think we're done here yet. I don't think we're finished with this yet, guys. We got 2 laps to go. We're coming to the white flag here. Coming to the white flag here. 27 car Fairlane Cobra still leading this race. Loderman sitting there at P2. TCR Kenrod. And that 24 car sitting at P3. Kind of how we started the race. White flag. White flag. Who makes the move? Who wants this stage? I can't imagine these guys are just going to ride here. Who makes the laid back move? Looks like the 42 might be trying to do something. The Fords back there, they're definitely laying back. They're going to try to get the big run on the outside. Does somebody go up there with them? Fairlane Cobra still leading this thing. Here comes the Fords on the outside. Bart McAttack. Can they make it work? Don't know if they got enough cars or not. 27 car, Fairlane Cobra. It's going to be door to door when they come to the start finish line. And it looks like Fairlane Cobra gets to stage 1. Barely by a fender. Wow. What a great finish there. It's like Mark McAttack in the 22 car got P2. Loderman, 48 car got P3. What a great ending to stage 1 here in the Gfr Daytona 500 race. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, man. I wish I was out there with these guys. We'll get the final stage run down here. Yeah, we got a Fairlane Cobra in P1, Mark McAttack P2. We got Loderman P3, Copenhagen Lip P4, TCR Kenrod P5, Garv in the 6th place, Funagi 7th, Happy 8th place, Dunlap 9th, SDRJ Watt 1 lap down. 10th. We got Biker and Busy Booth both going to be trapped down on 1 lap down. Tough break for them two guys. Tough break for them guys. Lane Cover, your pole sitter, picks up stage 1 here in the Daytona 500. Lane Cover in the 27 Ford. I know he's got to feel good about picking up that stage 1. Got Mark McAttack in the 22 car on the outside. Here we go to stage 2. We got 29 laps to go here in stage 2. Mark McAttack and them backing up pretty good already. On that outside, Copenhagen left's going to push the bumper off of this 27. Got Loderman down there behind the 12 car. Dunlap shoots on the outside. Gonna make a 3 wide here by himself. They got the top line. Gonna try to still work with the 18. Got Mark McAttack and Garb on the outside. Happy on the outside with him. Web car looks like he's gonna go on the high side here. Try to make a little noise all by himself. This ain't gonna work. Busy Booth, Biker. That's your 2 cars right there. 1 lap down. They're fighting for the lucky dog. Hopefully they get a caution here. They got that 27 car. 27 car still out here leading. Lane Cobra. He's definitely got the trophy tonight for the most laps led so far. He's led a lot of them. We're single file through the field. Loderman back behind him, P2 there, sitting there pushing the bumper of that 27 car. That's a pretty familiar sight. He's been doing it for most of the night. It was like the 2 Penske cars there, trying to make something happen. They ducked back down in line. It's like we got a little teamwork going on here. Like the 27, 48, and 24 car, they've been buddy system tonight. So is the 12, 22, and the 2. They got a little system going on there. That's what it takes to win these races at Daytona. You got to have a couple buddies that's willing to go with you. I know one thing, that 24 car, he knows what he's doing here at this track. CR Kenrod, he is an expert driver here on Daytona. I know firsthand how well he is here. 12 car slides up, gets a little arrow tight. Lane Cover still out here leading. Bringing that 24 car there. Good old boy from Carolina. Mr. Ken Rod. Man, him shares the same birthday, matter of fact. Did not know that until the other day. Cool dude, man. He is a sponsor here also in Gfr League. One of the sponsors. A Dunlop back here trying to make a move in that beautiful 18 M&M's Toyota. Love it. Love seeing these Toyotas out here. A big fan of Toyotas. I drive one myself. Isabel still trapped 1 lap down. You got the 2 lap cars here in the middle of all this mess. Fighting for that lucky dog. Hammond Biker. Both lap down. Garback. Discount. Tire. Number 2 Ford Mustang. Pretty good driver himself, man. Garv is. Jay White's still mixing it up here. He did get his lap back, so he's on the lead lap. Looks like the 18 car in no man's land here. Definitely don't want to lose that drive. Looks like he has. Tough break for the 18 machine of Dunlop. Back up towards the front. You still got Loader pushing the 27 car. Lane Cobra. 42. Looks like he hit the apron of Funagi. Good pile of mine. Funagi's an awesome guy, man. He's a funny guy. We love racing with him and that 42 machine there. Speaking enough of him, he's a good, clean driver. Art Mac Attack. No one needs to really explain how good this guy is at this game. Haven't really ran a lot with him. Started running here and there last season, and he showed how powerful and how good he is at NASCAR 85 in that 22 Pennzoil shell car. He's going to pick up a good amount of wins this year, I think, in the GFR series. He's going to be one of the top guys to beat. Swab car, Copenhagen Lip. Not too familiar with him neither. Yeah, he's new to this league. He's actually going to be one of the guys of many guys running for the Rookie of the Year this year. He races a lot with Mark McAttack, and I'm pretty sure if you race with him, you're a pretty good driver. So, looking forward to racing with him one day out here on the track. Pretty cool name too, by the way. Happy, your owner here. He's back here riding the P7, going around JY. Him and Busy Boo. Busy Boo's actually a lap down. This ain't got enough strength to get around that 16 machine. For JY. He's trying to make it happen. It just ain't working for him. Gonna have to duck back down the line. Happy, your last season's champ. Season 1 champ. It hurts me to say that, but he did win Season 1. It's a good job for him. Proud of him. He earned it, that's for sure. He's looking to go back to back this year. Not too many owners win their first season, second season in their own league, especially with this competitive league that we got going over here at GFR. Happy, man, he's a great driver, man. He's a very talented driver out here on the track, and he's a hell of an owner, man. It's a great league to run over here. These guys are super clean, super fast, and super respectful over here. Sitting there piling about 9th place right now, just riding around. The top down, Biker. Him and Busy Boo. They're still 1 lap down. Whoever's in front of one or the other here at this stage, we'll get the lucky dog. Put them back on the lead lap. Then back to you later. That 27 car still out here just ticking them off. Fairlane Cobra. A lot of people don't know who he is, but they're going to know who he is after this race. That 27 car is awesome. Fairlane Cobra is a great guy. He's one of my buddies on this game. Race a lot. He's a very clean, respectful driver himself. He actually doesn't give himself enough credit sometimes, but he is super fast. That 27 ride. And I don't think I've talked about my real buddy in this league. It's so glad to see him out here actually league racing. Been trying to get him to do it for quite a while. Just couldn't ever work out for as far as time skills and all that. But that 48 car there, Loderman. He is another elite driver in this series. He's definitely one of the probably top 10 drivers on this game. He'll say he's not, but he's full of crap. And he is an awesome dude, and he's super fast. And it is very challenging to beat that 48 car of Loderman. He's going to have a lot of wins under his belt too this year. We're also missing a couple drivers, including myself. I usually drive in this league, and Dark Knight drives over here. He'll be over here in about 5 more races. And Mr. Billy Holcomb. Pretty sure he's going to run over here with us too. So, yeah. That's adding a few more elite drivers to this already super stacked roster over here. So, going to be a lot of different winners this year, I think. But yeah, 27 car Fairlane Cobra still out front. Guys are all just riding around trying to get to their pit stop. Pretty sure it's coming up soon. We're about halfway through this stage, so roughly about 14 laps of the tank. So within the next couple of laps here, these guys are going to be pitting. Last time, these Penske Fords, man, they did something different than most guys, and they actually made it work where they was way out front. But at the end there, the other group caught them because they had 6 or 7 cars drafting against 3. This looks like a big old snake going around Daytona. That's pretty much how these races go. J-Rod hits the apron back there, slides up the track. Don't want to do that too many times. You lose the draft again, you'll be in no man's land like the 18 car Dunlap. Tough break for my buddy Dunlap. He's a fast guy, man. He's good. Got the 27 car still out here leading. Funagi sitting here in 42 car. Right there in P4. Doing his thing, minding his business. Copenhagen left in P5 there. Minding his business, doing his thing. This is actually the 12 car's debut in GFR. It's the 12 car's debut. These guys should be pitting here pretty soon. These guys should be pitting next lap or so. We'll have to see. That 27 car Fairlane cover still out front. Unagi sitting there in P4 still. I see no signals, so these guys must be trying to go around another lap. Here they come. 48 car. We got 24, the 27, the 42, the 6, the 5. They're all coming out pit road. The Penske Fords, they stayed out again. See what these guys do. Make sure none of these guys get any of them stupid penalties they give out whenever you're breaking the law on pit road. Tane's out all by himself. He's way back there. There comes the 24. All by himself. They all are good. None of them black flag. That's a great sign. They got a big group too. Like the 6 car and the 27 car doing what Heat 5 does when you come off pit road. Pretty crazy, simple game here. Go back here to these Penske Fords. They actually stayed out for another lap. They got Jay White here with them. They got 4 cars. Your new leaders, the 12 car, Copenhagen lap. Right now, looks like they might be signaling coming down pit road. They are. Here comes the Penske 4 boards and Jay White. Imagine it's only going to be what they did a while ago. This might work out for them. They're all bunched up. Here they come. 2 car gonna go on the inside here. 22. The 12. 2 car, boy, I tell you, he gets in so good there on the bottom. If he didn't black flag there, that's a pretty good entry. He passed the 12 and the 22. Let's get back out here towards the front and see if these guys can make up some ground here. They have caught the 24 car of Kenrod. They're just gonna push him. Busy Booth still there, 1 lap down. Sure how many cars they got? Oh, they got a gaggle of cars. They got 6 cars here in this top group. Looks like they got somebody in front of them they're catching too. They come. The Penske Ford boys are going off into 1 there. You can see them in the distance. They're kind of gapped out here. They all should merge back in together here, looks like. We're going to have a big pack again. Penske Ford boys, they're sitting there dragging some grass. TCR Kennerod's going to have a huge run on this, on the 16 car. Get around Jay White. Still got the 2 car. Garv out there out front. Probably not for long. Kenrod gonna make a huge run on the outside here. Here they come. Loaderman go with him with a 42. Like Team Chevrolet up here. With the Chevys up back out front. All of them clears. So we got us a new leader to talk about here. We got this 24 car, TCR Kenrod. He's your new leader in the 24 machine. Followed up by the 42 Black Rifle coffee. That is some great coffee. You guys ain't never drank that stuff, you need to try it. It's good stuff. Unagi in that 42 machine. Oderman, P3. He's been in the top 3, top 2 all night. But hitting that apron. Here comes the Penske Ford boys back down the pit road for their second stop. They're bringing Happy with them. Sure how long these guys want to stay out. I know it's only going to be a splash and go for most of everybody here. Going to be field only. All these guys are going to do the same strategy. Field only. Don't know if these guys are going to come down yet or not. TCR Kenrod, still your leader. Busy Boo's sitting there right there. He's 1 lap down. Imagine he's the first car 1 lap down. 48 car loader man gets pushed up out of the way by the 5. Not sure if he did that on purpose, bounced the apron, or got a little help. It's the Fairlane cover back there. I could be wrong, Busy Boo. He might be on the lead lap, but I'm pretty sure he's 1 lap down. Got the other boys coming out. Looks like Happy came out a little bit behind them other guys, the Penske boys. Oh, got somebody coming up behind them. It looks like it could be the leaders. Yeah, got the Penske boys behind the 6 car. It looks like he's the glitch going into 3. Be careful there. Be careful. 24 car TCR Kenrod still out here leading. He gonna go around another lap. Now here's the Ford boys. They're all hooked up. You got Dunlap here too helping them. Yes sir. You got Dunlap in that Toyota. Camry Toyota. They got 4 cars. These guys could be your new leader whenever this cycle's out. Not sure how long the Funagi, Kenrod, and Busy Booth, and Lodeman, and Fairlane's going to stay out here. Got a couple cars off here in the distance they're catching. Looks like they're going to go around another lap. This actually looks like Happy and Jay White up here in front of the leaders. Telling you, man, a 24 car and a 27, they're good at these restrictor plate tracks. Unagi ain't bad himself. See the Ford boys are going off into 3 there. It's your other group. They got 5 versus 4, so do the math. According to who hold the better line is going to pick up the most time. And who gets on and off pit road. Here in a minute, they're going to have a couple more cars, this front group. The Happy and SD J White. Everybody's going to pull up the back of J White. Going to go on the outside here. Going off into 1. Should be able to clear these guys pretty good. 5 cars. Getting around. We'll stick it out there on the high side still. Unagi. 2 cars still battling pretty good on the bottom. They finally give away. Need to hook up to the back of these guys. Happy does. It's going to put Happy a lap down again. Him and Jay White. Both a lap down. Busy Boo still your lucky dog. Barely. The caution came out right now. 5 car. It's your lucky dog. We have got 5 laps to go. So these guys are going to be pitting next couple of laps. Next couple of laps, they will be pitting. Enrod, still with you later. Doggy, P2. Loderman, P3. You got Fairlane sitting back there in P4. He's led a lot of this race. He won stage 1. Boys are going around another lap. 4 laps to go. And stage 2 here for the Great American Race at Daytona 500 and the Gfr Racing League. These guys are going to have to pit here. Pretty sure. Cannot pit with 3 laps to go on the stage. So I imagine you will see these leaders pit this time by. Chevrolets versus the Fords, it looks like. Happy's going to try to make a move on the outside. Here they come. Here they come. All the Chevys are coming. As long as none of these guys black flag, they'll be alright. Fairlane Cobra's the lonesome Ford. He wants to be a Chevy guy down in his heart, but Loderman ain't talked him into it yet. Let's check out these other guys, these Penske boys. They still lined up, nose to tail. That down lap, he's 1 lap down here, pushing these guys. They're actually in 3 and 4 right now, coming off of turn 4. They man, this is gonna be tight. This is gonna be tight. Somebody got the black flag, it looks like. No, no one got the. Yep, somebody did. Funagi, 42 car, out in black flag. These guys actually got 5 cars now. They got biker too. So these Fords, they should have the momentum whenever they get to these Chevys up here, and they will. It's like the roles are going to be reversed from stage 1. Maybe. It's going how well these guys try to block here. Fairlane, they're all splattered out. Dunlap's not sure what he wants to do. Oh, the 2-car Garb scrapes the wall, looks like. That might hurt some a little bit. Here they come on the bottom. They're going to be bumper to bumper. 2-car Garb on the outside. He's going to take it to the lead. Chevy boys on the bottom. They're going to try to hang in there tough. It should be like 2 laps to go here. Enrod still on the bottom, getting a hell of a push from the 48 machine from Loderman. With the 22, the 18, the 19 on the outside. Enrod still trying to hang on that bottom. The 27's pushing the 48. Like the bottom line's getting a little momentum here. 2-car. Garb's still going to get it. White flags. White flag here. Ford boys on the outside. Garb's still on P1. Got Copenhagen left in P2 right now. Art McAttack sitting there in P3. Looks like Copenhagen left's going to go to the bottom. He's going to try to pick up this stage. Enrod gives the 12-car a big shot. There's the 12-car. He's trying to take up a P1 here in the final turn, stage 2. Can he do it? Enrod's pushing the paint off of him. Looks like the 12-car. Gonna pick up stage number 2. Yes, sir. 24-car Kenrod in P2. Barely. Garb looks like he got P3. Lodeman in P4. Not sure after that. Great stage 2 there from the Copenhagen Lip himself. Made a hell of a move there on the backstretch. Left his boys out to drive there a little bit. Hey, man, that's racing. You got to do what you got to do to get them stage wins. Good job there, Copenhagen Lip. Sir. Rookie to the league, debut in GFR here, and got stage 2 here at the Great American Race. Happy brings home P7 here. Funagi looks like he's got P8. Actually, Funagi got P9. We got Copenhagen left, TCR Kinrod, Garb, Loderman, Mark McAttack, Fairlane, Happy, your top 7, J Watt, Funagi, Dunlap. We'll get the lucky dog here to get his lead lap back. Good job, Dunlap. And then you got Busy Boo, still trapped down a lap. Biker still trapped down a lap. Final stage. Final stage. Try to get that trophy, boys. Who's gonna bring home the trophy? GFR does give the winner of the Great American Race a trophy. Got the Penske boys on the bottom. Copenhagen left. 12 car. Garv in the 2. 22 car. Mark McAttack down there pushing his boys from the Penske Club too. Back here towards the back, we're too wide still. Jay White's going to go back down on the bottom, leave them 3 cars hanging on the outside. Unagi's going to bounce up in front of the 42. The bottom's just so much better than the outside here. It just never works really, man. It stays so much more tighter on the bottom here than you can on the outside. It's like Jay White sitting up here. 6th place. Got Happy right now. Running in P4. Good bounce back with a 6 car. Oh, Biker. Biker's still a lap down. He's right now sitting in a lucky dog spot. Jay White's actually in 5th. DCR Kenrod right there pushing the 16 car. P7. Loderman behind TCR Kenrod, P8. Mark McAttack pushing the paint off these Fords. About 30 laps to go in the Great American Race. Copenhagen lap showing that he's a pretty good driver, man. Pretty strong out here. Leading this race. Got some teammates behind him. Here comes the 6 car Happy on the outside trying to make a move. He's by himself, man. Nobody will go with him. It's frustrating as a driver here sometimes because you think you got buddies in this race and then they just don't go with you. Stuff like that happens. This is Daytona racing. Mark McAttack still riding here in P3. 19 cars, 1 lap down. First car like a lap down the Biker. 18's in the wall. Got a lap in the wall. Hopefully you don't lose a draft again here. Must have bounced the apron or something for the top brake for the 18 M&M's Toyota Camry. Happy still sitting here. They got a big gap back to Jay White. Maybe they're trying to play a little trickery. They get a big run, maybe. I don't want these boys in the front to get loose. Get away. They are making some crazy moves up here, so there's no chance that the 6 car is going to let the 16 get away from him. He's got a good guy behind him, Kenrod. Kenrod's going to peek on the outside. Just too big of a gap back to Loderman. Just couldn't make it happen there. Loader's going to try to go out there. Going to try. Go up there. Busy Boo drops to the bottom. Drops to the bottom. The 22 is going to drop to the bottom. 16 on the outside here. He comes up. He didn't stay up. 19 is going to come up. 6 car is going to give him a big bump. They got Copenhagen left. 19's up in the wall. 6 car is going to give him a little love. You're out down, buddy. Sir, 6 car Happy. I'm going to try to again on the outside here. This could be working for him a little bit. Loderman's back there. Got a big gap. Big gappage. Happy's going to try to stay on the outside here. Kenrod's going to let him back down. They got that 12 car Copenhagen left out front. 16's going to go out by himself. Not sure exactly what he's thinking there. So got the 3 Penske cars out front. Copenhagen left. Garvin is number 2. And Mark McIntyre, the 22. Happy sitting here in P4. TCR Kenrod in P5. Otterman still got a pretty good gap back there. Keeping a pretty good distance between him and Kenrod. All your lead lap cars. Biker's 1 lap down. Busy Booth still trapped a lap down. Can't never get his lap back. Looks like Happy's gonna try to make an outside move here. Dunlap's back there. He's already out there on the outside. Busy Booth on the outside. Kinda Happy. Trying to make that outside work. I give him credit, man. He said he's going to go high a lot in this race, and so far he has. Otterman's going to stick on the bottom down there. Gaining positions. Can this outside stay together here? They're door to door up here towards the lead. 24 car. Pushing the paint off that 6. 18 out there. Dunlap. Pushing the paint. 2 by 2 by 2. Looks like the outside will prevail. 48 Loderman did come up to help. 27's outside to help. Leave the 3 Fords on the bottom down there, the Penske Fords. They still got a little wiggle room. Oh, Verlaine tried to come down in front of that. Well, said I ain't having it. Copenhagen left. Didn't give him no gapage there. I think the 27 of Fairlane Cobra is clear now. Got Funagi back here. He went with him. What a great move for the 42 machine. 12 car is going to try to go on the outside. Don't know if his buddies are going to help him here. No, they ain't. Penske Ford boys said, you're going to have to go behind us. Third lane. Got the 6 car. 6 car Happy. Mr. Gfr himself. Out here leading the Daytona 500. Great run for that 6 car. This 24 car, I'm telling you, man. He's been up towards the front the whole race. I know it's Daytona, but he knows what he's doing here. So is all these other guys, but the 24 is the one I got my eye on. Kenrod. I just know him. This is right up his alley. Happy's out here leading this race in this 6 car. TCR Kenrod. He got Dunlap sitting there in 3rd. Great recovery from him. He was a lap down on stage 2, and he's all the way back up here to P3. Busy Boops just can't get the free pass tonight. Keeps getting trapped a lap down. You got Loderman back there. It's like the 16 car, Jay White has lost the draft again. Tough break for the 16 machine. 48 and 27. They've been hooked up pretty much all night. 42's been right there with them. They got the Penske Ford boys. They were leading this race, controlling it. Now they're towards the back here. Happy out here leading this race. Pretty just single file stuff going on here. Round and round and round. We're going to have a pit stop here pretty soon. The first of 2 here. This will be the first of 2 coming up. Happy. BCR Kenrod. Dunlap. Sitting there. 1, 2, 3. Loderman sitting back here in P5. Can't ever count that 48 car out anywhere he goes. I know he's like me here. He does not like this kind of racing, but somehow or another, he always finds himself up here towards the front. They're all just sitting here chilling until the pit stop. That's all you can do, pretty much. I mean, you can try to make runs and all this and that, but really it's not beneficial. Looks like these guys are going to be having a pit here in the next few laps. We got 21 laps to go here in the final stage of the Great American Race, the Daytona 500 and the Gfr Racing League. These guys have put on a pretty good show tonight. We've had Stage 1 winner, Mr. 27 there, Fairlane Cobra, picking up Stage 1. Then we have back here towards the back, Mr. 12, Mr. Copenhagen picking up that last stage, Stage number 2 winner. Fairlane was also your pole winner. Who's going to win the most important stage? This stage, the final stage. Get a pretty nice little gift after this race. Here's a pretty nice little shiny piece of hardware. I got one of them pieces of hardware around here from this league, from the All-Star race last year. Happy still out here in this 6 car. Still leading. Enrod still pushing. Biker has fell off the pace. He's lost the draft. Tough break for the 19 machine. I imagine these guys are going to be thinking about making a pit here in the next couple of laps. This will be pit number 1. They do have to pit 2 times in this stage also. Looks like it might be another lap before it happens. 19 laps to go. I'd say there's going to be action. Here comes the Ford boys. Here comes the Penske boys. They're back down the pit road. These 3 boys have been doing this all night long. That's definitely Team Alliance right there. 3 Fords have been working together all night. So far, it's worked out in stage 2 for them. It's 3 cars though, man. I tell you, it will work if the other guys pit separate from everyone else, but if they keep pitting on the same cycle, not going to be good. Looks like we're going to have ourselves the loaderman out here trying to battle and try to get on the outside here. DCR Kenrock still on the outside. Here comes Happy. Here comes Dunlap. Here comes Busy Booth down pit road. This is going to leave 4 cars out here. If these 4 cars can stay hooked up, they're going to have the advantage. It's going to be 4 against 3 against 3. Team Chevy minus the one guy that drives the Ford, but hey, we'll take it. I imagine these guys are going to come down pit road here. Enrod leading this pack. He is your leader right now. Who they pit this time by? Looks like we're going to have a pittage here. 48 car loaderman's going to sit it in there. He gets it well down. Not sure if he did or not. He did. Wow, what an entry for the 48. Happy. Looks like you might be taking a little bit of tires. That's what you got to do here. You got to take a little bit of tire. See what these guys do here. Kenrod. 27-42 machine. This is going to be the race for the lead when they all come off. Looks like we heard the 48 machine fire off. He did get it down. They all come off together. It's going to be interesting. Wow. These other guys hooked up already. They got 6 cars. Ooh, that might be a tough break for the guys that just pitted. You can see them there coming off of pit road. Right now, it looks like you got the 2 car of Garb leading this second pack. Yeah, they're going to catch these guys pretty quick with his 6 cars. Come down, try to get a little sniffy sniff. Big run on the outside here from the 2 car. It's all going to work out. They're all still going to be in this big pack. So nobody really got the advantage there. Maybe the 4 guys did. 22 cars up in the wall a little bit. All these guys should be able to maintain, hopefully, this draft. I don't know. These Chevys might have lost this draft. These boys might have lost the draft. This could have worked out for them other guys that pitted 333. Wow, I think Team Chevy and Fairlane Cobra has lost the draft. The Penske 4 boys, they're out front still. They've flip-flopped this. They were in the back, now they're in the front. Still got a Happy sitting here in P4. Team Chevy's trying to do something here. Just don't know if it's going to work. These guys are going to have to race up here towards the front if they're going to catch up. Not sure if anybody wants to pull out. 22 car, Mark McAttack bounces the apron and so does the 12. They keep doing that, the second pack might have a chance to catch up. That second pack might be sniffing a little bit. They might be. It's hard to keep these guys lined up, especially some of these guys on the controller. It's hard to run a very smooth line around this track. Looks like Loaderman has caught up. The second group has caught these guys. So we're all just a big pack again. Loaderman going to try to think about throwing it on the outside. And just going to keep it down on the bottom. Got Garv out here leading this race. Mr. Garv. Discount tire. Number 2 machine. 12 car bouncing the apron. Oh, the 12 car is all over the track. Keeps hitting the 22. We got a goggle back here. The 48 car, Loaderman's trying to outside. Dunlap's going to slide up in front of him. Happy on the outside, trying to lead that outside pack. I don't know. It might work. At least they're going to try. Here comes Busy Booth. Busy Booth on the outside. He thought better of it. Oh, what's going on here? The Penske 4s, they come up to block the 6 car. Loaderman drops to the bottom. So does TCR Kenrod. Oh, watch out. Things are good and dicey. Penske 4 boy is going to pull back down. Things are getting tight. We're getting close to the end of this Daytona 500. These boys know there's hardware on the line. They are hardware on the line tonight, and they all want it. Oh, here comes Loaderman. Going to go with the 5 car Busy Booth. They're going to try. I just don't know if they got the momentum. 42 Funagi taking the run on the bottom. Put him to P4. Still got Garv out here leading the race. Copenhagen left in P2 to 22. Mark McAttack in P3. Looks like the 5 car is signaling the pit or something other happened to him. Not sure. Got Fairlane now leading that second little pack. The boys are going to have to make a move. They want to get in position. Like they're all just trying to gaggle out towards the front there. Penske boys still out front. Funagi's laying back. He's going to try to make a big run with this second pack. Well, they don't have to lay back to China, but they should have a one hellacious run whenever they get there. We shall sit here and witness what's about to happen. Jay White's actually going to be up in front of these guys. So this is going to get real interesting here in a second. What happens? Because you're going to be 3 wide. You have to go 3 wide. 42 car Funagi. Got a big run. Jay White thinking about it. Unagi on the outside. That really didn't benefit this backpack guys. He's gonna try to make the big run. Nope, he's gonna stay on the bottom. Motorman staying there. 27 Fairlane. Oh, we got a little lag storm up here. Not sure if the 22 lagged or not, but I seen rubber banding. Something's going on there. I need to keep an eye on that. Rubber band on my screen. It doesn't mean he's rubber banding in the game. Fairlane still trying to push this 42 machine. Unagi. So I got Garv, Copenhagen Lip, Mark McAtack, top 3 still. Unagi with another big run. He's got to go on the outside. 27 car does not go with him. Fairlane left him out to dry. What happened to Happy now? Happy, Busy, but Kenrod, they're all back here. Something must have happened. Up right for these guys. They should be able to catch the sniff of that draft though. 16 of J Watts. A little bit of all over in this track right quick. Knock her down pit road and Fairlane Cobra. He's gonna try to take a big run here. Getting pushed from that 48 car, Loderman. Oh, looks like the 6 car is up in the wall. Happy's up in the wall. Not sure what happened to the 6 machine, but a tough break for the 6 machine of Happy. Oh, tough break. Wow, here comes the 27 on the outside. He's going to try to make the run. He's got Loderman back there trying to push him. These Penske boys, they've been hooked up all night. They are trying to figure out who's going to win this thing. Fairlane, look down, back down on the bottom. That Loderman still pushing him. Hey, what? Unagi back there making contact. Izzy Booth down pit road. Garv still leading it. Copenhagen Lip. P2, Mark McAtack, P3. These guys are trying to set up a strategy here. I'm just not sure if it's ever going to work. Loderman, Fairlane, 16 car, Jay White. Did they try to make another big run here? Looks like they're just going to be maintaining this gap. They're going to try to stay with them. Got Kenrod trying to work his way back up here. Like he's going to try to work with Jay White in a 16 machine. 22 looks like he hit the apron in front of the Fairlane there. Got 4 Fords leading this race. Followed by 3 Chevys, a Toyota, another Chevy. Tough break for Happy, man. I seen him get up in the wall. Not sure if somebody put him up there. Probably did. Oh, 48 car. Loderman sitting there flirting with the wall. They're trying to get a little run on the outside. 16's going to be loyal to these guys on the bottom. He races with these guys, so that's another teammate for him. Somebody's gonna have to make a mistake or something other because these 3 Fords are still leading this race. Looks like Fairlane's gonna weed the way off the 16 machine of JY, which is also a lap down. Oh, 27 of Fairlane back on the outside. Got Kenrod up there. Oh man, we're having a little bit of lag storm. Probably just on my end. Oh, it looks like the Penske boys are coming down. Here comes Jay White with them too. I told you. Team orders. Alright. Well, we're back to square one. Fairlane Cobra, your new leader for now. Followed by Loader, followed by TCR Kenrod, Dunlap, and Funagi. Not sure when these guys are going to pit, but we have got 4 laps to go. Coming to 3 laps to go, so these guys are pitting here. These guys will be pitting. Here comes Team Chevy. It's all about if they get on pit road. Loaderman's going to send it in there. I'm not sure about that one. I haven't been sure about it all night long, but wow. All it takes is one mistake. Let's see what his Team Penske is. Right now, they're hooking back up. They're coming out of 3. Oh, the 12 car gives the 2 car a big shot. I don't see anybody on pit roads. That means Team Chevy. They did pretty good. Nobody black flag. The 3 Fords are hooked up. They're going to be able to get these guys pretty easily, it looks like. But the problem is there's only 3 of them this time. They should be able to catch back up. But they're going to have to do it on the outside. Looks like to me, Team Chevy's got 3 of them on the bottom. 2 car did not go on the outside. He's just going to push. Very interesting to see that. We got 1 lap to go. It looks like this is a white flag lap. Who's leading this crap? It looks like the 48 machine of Loaderman's your leader. The 48 machine Loaderman's your leader, followed by TCR Kenrod. Fairlane Cobra sitting there in P3. Dunlap's going to look on the outside. Don't think it's going to work. Is Loaderman going to pick up his first win this season already? 48 machine getting pushed by that 24 car. Fairlane Cobra in P3. Who's going to win it? It looks like it's going to be Loader. And the 48 machine. Loaderman, your winner, followed by TCR Kenrod. Dunlap, looks like he might have got P3. Loaderman, your Daytona 500 winner. Great job, buddy. Wow, awesome run for these guys, man. Tough break for Team Penske back there, man. I thought they had a good game plan, but not really sure why the 2 car just did not go high and try to go around Funagi. I'm not in a race, and that's the reason I'm not. Now, tough break, man, for the 6 car. Happy he got in that wall, and he's going to wind up finishing P9 here. Awesome job for Loaderman. Awesome job. Loaderman. Gonna sit there, take home the dub. Loaderman, TCR Kenrod, Dunlap, Fairlane, Funagi, Garb. That is your top 5, 6 there. These guys up here in the booth. Should have all these guys as my friend. Dunlap. Man, great job for these guys, man. What a exciting race, man. These guys did an awesome job. I know one guy that's going to be thrilled as crap, and that's going to be my buddy Loader. He's going to be super happy. TCR Kenrod, good job for him sitting there finishing P2. Dunlap finishing P3. Good run for the 18 machine. Give a second, let these boys join the booth up here. We got one of them joining.
Down to
Got
the Loaderman.
Loaderman joining up here. Dunlap. All right, we'll start with a P3 guy. Dunlap, man, you got a copy. I tell you, man, you had an eventful race there. Just one lap down there in the stage 2, man. Battled your way back. And next thing you know, you got you a podium finish. Tell me a little bit about your race. I seen that. That's probably a smart decision. Oh man, yeah, man, you made me proud tonight in that Toyota, man. You're the only one that actually did anything. That's right, man. A good job finishing top 3 down the lap, man. I know it's good momentum to start the season. Looking forward to seeing you back up here in the booth, man. Rod, got a copy.
What's up? Yeah, what's up, brother?
Man, sitting there talking about how good you are at these tracks, man. I said that 24 car is going to be a car to watch for because I seen you beat me here in the FTR series. Tell me a little bit about your race, man. You was dominant there in the top 3 pretty much all night.
Oh, man, me, the 48, and the 27 worked together all night, and we was strong when we were together, and that's pretty much how we finished the race. If Fairlane hadn't run out of gas there coming across the line, he probably would have got 3rd.
Oh, damn.
But congratulations to you, Dunlap. You deserved it. You worked with us, too. I mean, it was just, we worked together. I feel bad for Happy, man. He had a good run, and we was working together, too. We went to the outside there one time, and that was pretty much the only time anybody took a successful run to the outside. We just all stuck together and made it work, man, trusted in one another, and that's what you got to have at super speedways. So thank you, Loader. Congratulations on your win, brother. You the Daytona 500 champion, asshole.
Thank you, Ken Rob. I really appreciate it, man.
Hey,
well,
good
job.
To them, brother.
Good job. Good job there, Kid and Rod, man. I picked you. I kind of picked you to win this race, but came up one spot, a little short for me. But we'll work.
Hey, yeah, bro. Hey, I couldn't be this loyal to my Hendrick teammate, bro. You know how that goes.
Yeah. But let's get to the man. He's my buddy, my good pal. Mr. I Hate Restrictor Plate Racing. Somehow or another, the guy won the race tonight. Loaderman, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. I was in good hands, son. Right there with the 2 professionals, Ken Rod and Cobra. I'm telling you, they babysitted me the whole race. Man, it was awesome. I just rode.
Man, that's good, man. I seen you guys have a little competition out with them Penske boys. They kind of hooked up together, and I was like, I know this 24 to 27 is going to be riding together too because they're pals, and it worked out for you guys, and it didn't work out for them. But maybe, next time it'll work out for them. But congratulations, Loader. You're the Daytona 500 champ, man, and you got that nice hardware piece.
Yes, sir, buddy. I sure do. Thank you. And that pit stop, the last pit stop, was the only reason Ken Rod didn't win. I mean, he would have got it easy.
Tell you, man, that 24 car at Daytona and Talladega, he's a good car to be around. And
thank y'all. You're making me blush.
Well, congratulations to the top 3 tonight, Loader Man, Ken Rod, Dunlap. This is Cfan. Gfr Daytona 500. We are going to be out of this place. See y'all next week.